Up next, the Heat taking on the Celtics. For Miami, they're well aware that starting the season on the road can make for a choppy start. They plan to rise to the challenge and steal a first win here. Celtics Heat is next, right after this. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for Boston, Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Hey, Brent, what an exciting day we have for us here. Day 1 of the regular season is upon us, and we are ready to go.
Kevin, really stoked to be with you here tonight. You could not ask for a better matchup. The energy is palpable, and it's fair to expect both of these teams are going to bring it.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And here's White. The pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Cranes the three-pointer.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Now, Hero. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
White against Lowry. Brown inside the line. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And it's been great to see Brown's offense continue to evolve. And it's been great to see Brown's offense continue to evolve. Nice work there off the catch.
Now here is Martin. Back to Adebayo. Over Porzingis. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
So when we're talking about team identities, Craig, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And Craig, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Here's White. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Horford up top. Tatum on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Here's Lowry to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. 7-foot shot, and Horford finishes inside.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Martin with the screen for Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels in using his body to draw contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Kyle Lowry at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. That one misses.
And when we're talking about guys who just can think the game of basketball while they're playing it, Kyle Lowry is up there with the best. It just shows up in every aspect of his game.
Now here's Tatum. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Passes it to Lowry. Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Lowry.
2 minutes.
Butler is screen on White. From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to Charlotte. And he banks in the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
For Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Love's checked in. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Here's Butler. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The assist.
6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Butler.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Hauser the pass to Brown. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Butler. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 8 points.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
It's stolen by Adebayo. In the corner, it's Robinson. Drills the three-pointer.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Martin against Brown. Brogdon outside. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Stolen by Robinson. Love the pass to Martin. And he makes that one.
What focus from Martin, not allowing the defense to even get to him.
He made it! He gets it to go!
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, you can get access to them. And trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge. Go find a great mentor.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Kevin Love. Richardson is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Bryant in at the center position. That's good from Hero. Brent, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow, look out.
And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Tatum on the wing. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much.
For the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Hero, the bounce pass. Love finds Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Here's the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Now, Hero. He's got 5. Love with the screen for Hero. For the 3. And Love with the basket on the assist from Hero. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
Changes. Adebayo is checked in for Bryant. Butler comes in for Robinson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Josh Richardson. To the left wing. Adebayo kicks to Love. Adebayo with a screen for Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat, their last game, a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Brown the pass to Horford. Tatum with it. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics.
Here's Brown. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Outside Tatum. From the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Lowry against White. Outside Hero. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, the defense solid, but Tyler goes inside and stays confident with that hoop.
1:06 left to play here in the half. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Love at the elbow. Over Horford. And another basket for Miami.
Stick-to-itiveness. You heard that? Kevin Love just showed you what it's all about.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Butler against Tatum. Back to White. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Butler against Tatum. Puts it up from 7. The shot off that time.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
Right now, it's about the lack of defense, or lack thereof. Giving up too many wide open looks. I'm not seeing any heart or any hustle.
Yeah, you could just imagine what coach is telling them in the locker room.
All right, now let's check out what the fans are saying on social media. Hey, we got a fun question here from Hooper No Bloopers with a Z. Shaq, he wants to know what's the biggest blunder you made on the court.
Shooting an air ball free throw.
The 5th time or the 6th time?
Shooting an air ball free throw.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's White in at the point. That's the Boston Five. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
You got to stay in front of Porzingis, especially when he rolls out of the pick and roll. Even though that's not a guarantee, you're going to stop it.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. There's Hero with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got 10.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Brown outside. Horford with the screen on Hero. And here's Brown outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 14.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Adebayo finds Butler. And the Heat, another three.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Lowry against White. Upside Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
They retain possession. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 21.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
It feels like Porzingis, Brent, has been in the NBA forever, doesn't it? But he is still only in his 20s.
Yeah, it's kind of a head scratcher. He's been traded a few times, missed a year due to ACL injury, but the Unicorn has persevered, and he's worked on his body, still adding some to his game, and you wonder if he's finally found a home.
It's good from long range.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Tatum, following the score by Miami. Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. And here is Hero. After the three-pointer from Al Horford. Hero, the bounce pass. Adebayo.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
51 seconds left to play in the third. White against Lowry. Porzingis passes to White. Horford kicks to White. This ball movement by Boston. Tatum draws the double. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tatum against Butler. He dishes it to Martin. Driving to the basket. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
Porzingis with a screen on Butler. Here's Tatum. Tatum pulling out one of his many moves. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo, and it's Robinson in at the 3. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a one-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Adebayo finds Love. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Now here's Tatum. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Brogdon against Hero. Floats it up for Adebayo. Taken away by Williams. Here's Hauser. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And now it's a three-point Celtic lead.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, he makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
First free throw is good.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Butler comes in for Kevin Love. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Brogdon hits them both. Miami trailing. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it's Martin missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Tatum. Six to shoot. The pass to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Heat trail by 4. This is it to Adebayo. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Tatum against Butler. Now here's Tatum. He's covered closely. The Celtics working the ball around now. And shot on the way, and it's Boston with another.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Adebayo with this screen on Brogdon. Pass to Butler. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. And he lays it straight in.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're leading by 2. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
Derek White checked in for Boston. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Butler against Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's 15 points for Butler.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Here's Tatum. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. Butler against Tatum. Right block shot. Second chance effort. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Tatum against Butler. Leaner from distance. Yes!
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 4. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Attention fans, now on the court. It's your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo, good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Tatum against Butler. Now here's Horford. He's tightly guarded. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. Nails the triple.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 5. 15 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Outside hero. From outside off the mark. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Bam Adebayo, second personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Tatum. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler, first personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Butler way outside. Misses there. So we see Boston get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just gotta have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always gotta be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Jason Tatum.